Hey, in today's video, I'm sharing 5 easy ways to make your makeup holiday worthy. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Netta and I help women over 40 have fun with fashion, feel confident in their style, and really develop beauty routines that make them feel amazing. So I'm so excited to talk about holiday makeup today and 5 simple ways that you can kind of glam up your regular everyday makeup look for Christmas and New Year's. So I know this is a different year. I know it's a kind of an odd year and it feels weird and a little off to be talking about glam holiday makeup and holiday beauty in this strange season that we're having. But I know that a lot of us will be celebrating in whatever way we're celebrating, whether it's virtually or whether it's with, close family and friends. However you're celebrating this holiday season, I think it's really important to keep normalcy in our lives as much as possible. And that includes adding a little glamour, adding a little holiday cheer through our makeup. So I'm really excited to kind of give you some easy strategies for enhancing kind of an everyday makeup look or your normal makeup look and making it more festive. So as you can see, I have just the base on right now. I'm actually using the Jane Iredale Glow Time in shade 7 right now. I'm really excited they came out with a shade 8. I've had the shade 7 for a while. It's a little light on me most of the year, although it seems to be working at this time of year, but I really like the coverage that it gives. And so one of the strategies that I recommend when you're doing holiday makeup is to really make sure you've got a beautiful, smooth, full coverage look, because it just kind of lends itself to that glam, right? And so if you want to take it down, if you've got discoloration on your neck and even in the chest area, you can take the color down a little bit, into this area to just kind of create this really smooth and even base for your makeup. I love just dusting a little mineral powder foundation down to here and even adding a little bit of shimmer. The one thing you want to be careful of course, is if you're wearing something white. So you want to keep that color away from your clothes. But if you're wearing something where the shoulders are, it's off shoulder or something, and you just want to even out your skin tone, you've got that beautiful, beautiful base, right? Okay, so I also did my brows already. I used a little Essence compact that was sent to me that I really, really like. It's got 2 brow shades in it. And so on an everyday basis, I will usually use my Brow Boost from Rodan & Fields. I love it. It fills in my brows. It's a great kind of everyday brow look. But I wanted something a little bit more glamorous today. So a little bit more dramatic, I guess. So I went ahead and filled in my brows. So now I'm going to get started. One of the things that I like to do, and I do this even on non-holiday days, is I like to add just a little bit of all over highlighter or shimmer. So that is the first strategy I'll share. So somebody asked me recently in my Facebook group how I use highlighter, and really highlighter is designed, where you see the light is where you can do the highlighter, right? Like if you were outside and the sun was shining on your face, or if you're standing under lights and the sun is shining on you, that's where you would use the highlighter. So Hard Candy sent me this. The line is available at Walmart. This is called Glow All the Way. And it says infused with 24 karat gold doll face and body luminizer. So any kind of highlighter will do. I also really like the MAC strobe cream. And so I like to just add a little bit of glow to my skin. And I generally use it here just for a little shine. Really gives you like a dewy appearance. Another technique that you can do is you can apply it depending on the level of shimmer in the product. This is a pretty shimmery product. Strobe cream is a pretty shimmery product, but some highlighters, if they have a little less shimmer, you can apply it underneath your foundation, all over your face. And it really kind of gives a complete glow to your face and really kind of makes you look fresh and youthful. So I love doing that. This, with a product that's got this much kind of glow to it, you might want to apply it over, I would apply it over my Rodan & Fields serum, my active hydration serum. I'd apply it over that when my skin is still dewy so that it blends really well, and then add the foundation on top of that. But really, it will give you a great overall glow. So just adding a little bit of glow with some highlighter. So I'm just gonna dab it here right now. The next tip for glamming up your holiday makeup is to really focus on your eyes, of course, right? And we're going to use a highlighter on the inner corners of our eyes. This one is from Essence. There's the YSL Touche Éclat would work really well here, or you know, the eye light from Paula Dorf. Any highlighting stick like this will be great to just give a little bit of light in the inner corners of your eyes. So what you, inner and outer, because what we really want now is to focus on our eyes a lot, because if this part of your face is covered up, this is all people are going to be looking at, right? So adding a little light, you can tell I already started. This is a little tricky because I feel like I'm doing this in reverse, but really does. I have a lot of pigmentation around my eyes, and this really does lighten it up a lot and just kind of makes you look awake. There we go. Feel like I'm doing this backwards. There we go. Just a little bit of light in the inner corners of our eyes. So that's the second tip. Adding highlighter or a brightening stick in the inner corners and outer corners of your eyes will really brighten your eyes. Another thing that you can do is you can use this is called the dark clarifier. This is from three custom color specialists, but it's basically like a nude colored eyeliner. And so you can tight line your eye with this and really brighten up the inner rims of your eyes. If you've got redness or you've got darkness there, you can use one of these eye clarifiers or eye definers in a nude color. And you know, you can do it on the top and the bottom, or you can do it just on the bottom and use it to tight line your eye, and it will also really help brighten your eyes if your eyes look tired, if they look dark. So that's the second tip, is to add light around your eyes. First we added light all over our face, then we added light around our eyes. Okay, so the next thing I like to do is I like to add a little bit of shimmer and a little bit of glimmer to my face, and especially my cheekbones. So this is the NYX Illuminator. And I really like this. This is kind of a dupe for the NARS Orgasm Blush. Sorry, Mom, that I had to say that name on camera. But I like to use a fluffy brush for this. This brush is from IT Cosmetics. It's the Heavenly Luxe brush. And I just add, like, that just gives a little bit of extra. So I know we did the highlighter, so you can skip this step if you want. You can do one or the other. You can do both depending on how much shimmer and sparkle you like, and also depending on how lined your face is, right? So depending on our skin texture, we're going to want to emphasize certain things and de-emphasize certain things. So if you feel like you've got a lot of texture challenges, you know, on the sides of your face, you may want to skip. You might want to go with a creamy highlighter, or skip highlighter entirely, or maybe just blend in a tiny bit of highlighter with your moisturizer and really just kind of play with that. The great thing about makeup is that we can always remove it with a makeup remover wipe, right? Like, it's so easy to play with makeup. Experiment. If you have a little bit of time over the holidays, just experiment. Try a couple of different things before you really want to use it and go out, because that's really the time to experiment. When we're in a hurry, that's not the time to try something and be like, oh, I know I need to wipe it all off, right? So I like adding a little extra glimmer and shimmer to my skin that way. Another product I really like for that, the powder highlighter product, if I can get it open. This is from Skin Cosmetics. This is called the Candlelight Translucent Powder. So it's just a soft powder that really has this translucent glow to it, and can help your skin kind of look a little glowy. So you can dust that all over to kind of set the makeup. So I'm all about highlighter for the holidays, right? It's such a glitter-free way of adding glam and adding shine to our skin, is when we add like a highlighter product. Okay, so now we're going to focus on eyes. And like I said, eyes are really the focus of most of our faces this crazy time because the rest of our faces can be covered. So I've got this Lorac powder compact or eyeshadow compact, and rather than going for the lighter shade, like I see a lot of women highlight this part of their eye area with a really, really light shade, and I just feel like that looks so like 1995 when we all had that grunge and we all had these white stripes here. So I feel like a much more subtle and flattering look is to go with a medium shade of a shimmery powder. And so I'm gonna go for this color here, and I'm gonna dust all over my eyelid with this shimmery shade. I'm using my computer which is below me as the mirror, so that's why you keep seeing me look down. So just a subtle, and you can put as much or as little as you want. There we go. I love this. It just gives like, it's almost the shade of your skin, but with a glow. So using a nude or a couple of shades darker than your skin tone, just going all over your lid with that shimmer. I love that effect. Okay. There we go. So I've got these shimmery lids all over. Then there are two directions I can take. And sometimes I'll do both. Sometimes I'll just do one or the other. So I love, this is Urban Decay 24/7. It's a liquid liner, and it's in a metallic color. Let me see if I can open this. Oh, it screws on. There we go. So it's a metallic eyeliner. So what a fun way to add a little sparkle, especially if you have, again, if you've got lines on your lids, or if your lids are a little, sagging, or the skin texture isn't, your favorite, then this can be an easy way to add a little shimmer or add a little sparkle to your eyes without highlighting the skin around your eyes. So I'm going to try to do this. It's a lot easier to do when I'm not doing it backwards. There we go. Okay, so as you can see, there's a little sparkle above my eyes. So adding a little bit of a sparkly or a metallic liquid liner is just a really beautiful touch. It brings light to your face, especially when you're under the lights or under the Christmas lights. Just love that. Another thing that you can do that adds just, an instant, easy element of to your eyes is to line or to do the color in the crease, right? So don't know why I can't find my words. So here we go, doing a little color in the crease. And when you do this, you're really going to want to blend. So as you can see, I have a lot of area to work with on my eyelid. So depending on how much or how little you have, you can use up a lot of this area here, or you can just do a really focused and tight crease line. If you don't have a lot of space above your eyes, then you're probably going to want to do more of a focused and just in the crease. If you have a little bit more room to work with, like I do, then you can go and really fill that in a little bit more. So the key to this, I was looking back on one of my YouTube videos and I realized I did not blend my crease makeup that well, and it is so obvious when it's not creased. And especially if you don't use a primer and you use color in your crease, can really, like, I don't know, if you've got at all any oiliness on your eyelids, it can really collect in there and look, oops, wrong guy. There we go. So just make sure to blend that out well. So it can look, like it's falling apart over time, right? So adding some color in the crease is the next strategy. I also really like to use a liquid liner. So as our eyes droop, we want to lift them back up again. And I feel like liquid liner does this really well. So this is from Armani, but it's just a regular felt tip eyeliner. And I really prefer, I've said this before, I prefer the brushes, but the brushes are becoming increasingly harder to find. So you've got two strategies, or two things that you can do with the eyeliner, right? You can apply it really, really close to the base of your lashes just to add thickness to your lashes, or you can do a little up sweep and just kind of bring everything up and kind of give yourself a little eye lift with your makeup. So I went up a little bit at the corners. Of course, you can be a lot more dramatic and add more color if you want. And on this side, just sticking close to the base of my lashes. And look at the thickness that it gives the base of your lashes. It just really, makes your eyes pop a little bit more. And then, of course, you're going to want to finish that with some mascara. I already curled my lashes. So mascara is the final step. This is the Perricone MD mascara that I've been using. I do like it, although I will say it's very, very hard to get off. Like, I can take a bath, remove all my makeup multiple times, do my double cleanse, etc., and wake up, and some mornings I still have, really does give a nice dramatic lash look. So that's it for the eyes. I started, like I said, with highlighter in the inner corners of my eyes. I added some color in the crease. I did a shimmer shadow that's in a nude all over my lid. And then I finished off with some eyeliner. I did metallic, and then I did the dark liquid. You could do one or the other, or you can you can do both like I did. I feel like it gives a little extra shine. What I will probably do after this dries, I'll go in and I'll add a little bit more metallic on top of the black liquid liner. So just wait for it to dry a minute and add another touch of metallic. So I really like to have that layered look. I feel like it really gives some dimension to your eyes and makes them really pop. Again, the focus is on our eyes when we're wearing a mask. So you really want the emphasis to. So there is no reason to skip lipstick because you're wearing a mask. I feel like everything sounds more elegant. You sound more eloquent, and words flow more easily when we're wearing lipstick. And I just feel like you can't go out to a holiday party, even if you have to wear a mask the entire time. You can't go out without your lipstick on. So to solve that problem, I use my Honey Rock long wearing lipstick. It lasts and lasts and lasts and lasts. So does not get on my mask. It does not make a mess. I don't take my face off, my mask off and find that my lipstick is smudged all over. It just kind of stays in place. So I love using a long wearing lipstick, while we're wearing masks. This Vincent Longo metallic lipstick is so cool. I'll post the exact name of it below. But I love this. Gives a real shimmery look. I also have it like in a dark berry red. Sometimes I line my lips, sometimes I don't. There we go. So there's one takeaway from this makeup video is shimmer, shimmer, shimmer. And again, you really want to think about the parts of your face that you're comfortable highlighting, the skin texture in those areas before applying too much shimmer. I did a more subtle shimmer look. I could have obviously done a little bit more. One of my makeup artist friends will take a little eyeshadow at the very end of the makeup application process, and she'll use her fingertip and she'll just dab a little bit of shimmer right here, again close to the eyes. Again, you really want to pay attention to what your skin texture looks like in that area before you highlight it. If you really want to have fun and really want to go glam, you can apply a tiny bit of liquid glitter Yes, you can still use glitter even if you're over 40, over 50. Again, you want to make sure that you're not emphasizing lines if you've got, lines or a lot of texture there, but just a couple of tiny little pieces of glitter here can be such a pretty look. So thank you so much for tuning in, watching my holiday makeup tutorial. I hope that doing your makeup, making yourself look and feel your best helps keep your spirits lifted and on the true focus of Christmas this holiday season. And just want you to know that I'm so thankful for you, thankful for those of you who've subscribed, who've tuned in. If you haven't already, please consider hitting the subscribe button, the like button, commenting below, letting me know if you've got any holiday makeup tips, which of these tips you like the most. Quick recap again: adding light to your face with an all-over highlighter, adding shimmer to your face with a highlighting powder, adding light in the inner corners of your eyes, doing a shimmery lid all over, and then defining your eyes with eyeliner, and then adding glamorous lips in a long wearing lip color. Those are my strategies for really taking your daytime makeup and elevating it, making it work for evenings. So thank you again for tuning in. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.